Miss Kendall. My name is Miss Kendall and I work at the Wayne County Public Library Children's Department. And now that we are almost at the end of summer, why not celebrate while we still can with a nice, cool drink? Now, this isn't a real drink, but it almost looks real because for today's craft, we're going to be using a real straw. So my delicious drink here almost looks like a nice glass of lemonade. But to make your cool summer drink craft, you're going to need a piece of paper of any color you'd like. I'm just going to do this really pretty teal, but you can use any color you'd like. You're also going to need another piece of paper for the little fruit bits that are going to kind of float in your drink. I'm using yellow to represent lemons today, but you can use orange for orange slices or green for limes, or pretty much any color to represent any fruit you want. You're also going to need scissors, liquid glue, if that's what you have available. I also have some stick glue with me today, something to draw and decorate with, so I'm using crayons, something round that you can trace the bottom of, as well as, of course, a straw. If you don't have any straws that you can use for this craft, you can always take a piece of white paper and kind of cut the shape of an L out. You're also going to need an adult with you in case if you need some help. So the first thing that we're actually going to do is take our piece of paper, the bigger one, not the tinier one, and we're going to tilt it sideways so it looks like this, like a rectangle. And we're actually going to cut the piece of paper right in half. There we go, right down the middle. And then you can use this for another craft later. We only need 1/2 of that sheet, so it looks like this, and we're actually going to trim it down to look like a cup. So I'm going to make this end the tiny end and this end the wide end. So for that, we're just going to take our scissors, kind of start a little inwards and go straight towards the other corner of the paper. Flip it over, do the same thing. Come in a little inwards and go straight out with your scissors to that other corner. If you don't want it to be an angled cup, you can always just leave it like long ways like this, and it can be like a really rectangular cup, but I like to have it a little bit angled, just like that. And now we can draw the lines that represent sort of the waves in your drink. So you're just going to kind of do little curly cues with whatever you have available to decorate with. I'm going to use a little crayon to draw the waves of our drink. There we go. Next, I'm going to create the little pieces of lemons. So for this, I'm going to take the color that I'm using for my fruits. I'm using yellow for lemons. And I have just this like little plastic jar that has a perfect circle bottom. I'm going to lay that down. And I'm going to use a crayon to just trace the bottom of my little plastic jar here. You can use anything that has like a purple or a perfect circle bottom. And once I do that, you're going to take your scissors and just cut out your circle shape. I've already have a couple here. I've already gone ahead and cut out. And now we can draw the stripes of the fruit. So I'm going to take, I think I'll do green. I'm just going to start drawing lines that kind of cut the lemon in half there, and draw some more lines for the little sections of the lemon. There we go. I'm going to do like 2 lemon slices, but you can do as many slices of whatever fruit you want in your drink as you'd like. So to make 2 halves, just kind of cut your circle in half so it looks like that. Now we can glue them down here with our glue stick. And they can go in any direction you'd like, kind of like how stuff just kind of floats in your drink however it wants to float. So we're just going to randomly glue these down any direction there. Boop. So of course, your cool drink wouldn't be cool without some ice cubes. So for that, because I'm using dark paper, I'm going to use a white crayon to draw squares. And those squares are going to be the ice cubes. So there's one square. There's another one right there. There we go. And I'm actually going to draw some smaller squares since they've they've been in the drink a while. They're the ones that have melted a little bit, so they're not as big. There we go. So it looks just like that. And now it's time for the straw. So you can take your straw, if it's a bendy straw, you can bend it, or if you're using a piece of paper, you can always draw it in the shape of a capital L. So once you do that, you're going to want to glue it, not all the way down here, because then you can't drink your drink. So you're going to bring it up just a little bit so that it comes out of the cup. You still have some in the cup. This is the messy part. You may need an adult for, but we're going to take the liquid glue and just gently start dabbing it down the straw, just like that. This part can be really messy. If the glue comes out too fast, it can go everywhere onto the straw. So you just want to be careful with that. And again, we're going to place it down, but we're going to bring that straw up just a little bit. There we go, and we're just going to press down so it sticks. And there is your delicious pretend cool drink to help celebrate the summer. So that is it for today's craft, and I will see you guys next time.